just finished testing the dual 6S Lion battery setup on this one, and it actually flew pretty well. Motors are not even hot. Okay, so today we're about to find out how much time we can get out of this Lion or custom build Lion packs. I actually will be testing the 4S or 4 cells, 6S, and I also will be testing a new setup that I've been playing around with, which is gonna be carrying 2 of these Lion cells. Pretty much it's gonna be like 6S 2P, so 6S and two packs in parallel, and we are about to find out which one is better, if more means better, or if it's gonna be the same results, if it's gonna be the same distance that's gonna that you will be traveling, how much time you can squeeze out of these packs, the difference between 4S, 6S, and dual 6S LiPo batteries. So the drone that I'll be using is the DIY custom drone that I built myself like around 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I used the FR7. I am currently running the DJI O3. So nothing very special about this. I am running the Recon 2806.5 motors with 1250 kbs, which is, in my opinion, the ideal kbs for long range cruising. If you will be like carrying the dual setup of the 2 Lion packs in this case, probably it will be nice and better for you to get one of the higher kbs, so you can get more punch but still more efficiency. Like for example, you could run something like 1300 or even 1500 to get more, but notice that the flight time, it may decrease, maybe not too noticeable, but it will decrease. And nothing, let's get to the video comparison.
So, the test will actually show you how much time you gonna be getting out of actually what I was getting, or I was able to get out of the 4S, 6S, and the dual 6S Lion packs. Spoiler alert, the 4S pack is the first one to go, but you can actually use the time code, the stamps, for you to just jump right into the actual test result for each one of the packs. You can see there that with the 4S and the 6S, I was actually not going easy on them. People usually think that Lion packs will not be able to mid freestyle. You will not be able to recover from a dive or something that requires more punch and more juice. But actually, they haven't been more confused. They could be more wrong. And Lion packs are like more than enough what you need. You can actually mid freestyle with them. Um, One of the proof is this video been running actually the 6S Lion packs, and you can actually make freestyle with it. So you can see in the test results, I am going back and forth. I'm keeping a nice and steady speed, and still can handle those punches. So 4S is about to go. So let's see what happens. Okay, we are getting to the maximum. As you can see in the on the bottom left, it's the voltage is 3.1. Um, you can get it as low as 2.8, but on the Lion packs, the when you hitting the 3.0 voltage for each cell, you're gonna start noticing that the drone will not respond as before. And we were able to get around 30 minutes in 6.3 kilometers with the 4S. So let's continue with the 6S and the dual 6S Lion packs. You can see there as well that it's getting to the maximum. I was getting like around 14 actually was able to get 15 minutes and 9.5 kilometers total with the 6S pack. Now let's see how much use we can get out of this dual Lion packs that I was recently testing. You can see on the top right and the bottom right how much distance I have covered. So right now I have covered around 12 kilometers, and I am flying. I've been flying for 17 minutes, almost 18 minutes with a dual setup with a dual Lion packs. So let's get to it. This was actually able to hold a little bit longer. Same as before, I'm getting it down to 2.9, 3.0, and we are gonna be getting like around um 22, almost 23 minutes of flight time and 14 kilometers.
I usually fly it with just one Lion pack on top, and it gives me around like um, what maybe like 7 to 8 minutes cruising, doing like mid freestyle. Believe it or not, this thing actually rips and freestyles with one pack. And now that I just tested with two, one and one on the top and the second one at the bottom, it actually flies pretty well, pretty decent, but it feels like way slower than if I was running just one single pack. Okay, that's one thing to consider. Second thing is that this is gonna be a tank. I'm gonna be posting it, and no, I mean nothing to say that nothing else to say. It actually flies pretty amazing. Can't wait to test it on in the Salvador. El Salvador, I'll be going to Puerta del Diablo, and that is a really beautiful place for long range. So here you have it. It's custom DIY 7-inch FR7 the frame, HGLRC, or actually Recon FPV motors. Those are no longer in sale. I'm running the 03. Haven't been able to get myself with one of the 04s. I have the GPS, long range antennas. This frame is actually pretty nice. It's actually pretty nice if you're running default tuning and PEDs, Betaflight PEDs. It will actually fly pretty amazing. So yeah, and I am running the Radio Master Pocket, and that's pretty much it. That's the way I have it mounted. So it keeps the center of gravity